Hi sweet friends, and welcome to my weekly vlog. Road trip day. Got everything loaded up, headed out, and forgot my hang-up clothes, so I had to come back home. Thank you Jesus for reminding me about my hang-up clothes. First stop of the road trip is the homeschool store, guys. This thing is huge. I have never seen so much books and curriculum in all my life. Doing a little bit of shopping. They have this cute little setup here. 6:30 in the morning on laundry day, so I'm gonna get this laundry done before it gets entirely too hot outside. Morning for breakfast, I'm gonna make a Chick-Fil-A English muffin dupe. I cooked some chicken nuggets in the air fryer, 10 minutes on 400. I cooked a scrambled egg in the microwave for 35 seconds. These are the chicken nuggets that I'm going to be using. These just bare, lightly breaded chicken nuggets from Costco. Piece of cheese and a Coke. So I'm going to get it assembled and then I'll share it with you together. Here's what it looks like. I did cut the chicken nuggets in half so that they were thinner and not so thick. The egg I cut in half, and the cheese I cut in half. I don't know, this is my first time to make them. Might have been better if I'd cooked 2 eggs and used the whole cheese. Who knows, we're gonna give it a go though. It looks very delicious. It's got some of the dishes washed and my latest thrift store finds. This tulip had a candle in it, so I had to boil some water and work that thing out. I was glad to get that out of there. It's just so pretty. Love that. And this thing, it's gonna be great for the porch, but is losing a lot of paint, which adds to its character in my opinion, but man, it made a mess in my sink. And these are gonna be so pretty to put under some plants. Previously, I purchased these mango sticks. They've always been delicious, but this set that I got, they just are horrible. They taste bad. They're so, like they're not ripe. They're sour, I guess you could say. Yes, so they're $4.49. That was the half price. So it's like, what in the world am I gonna do with these? So y'all remember, a couple of weeks ago, I did these grapes and I sprinkled them with some of the watermelon and I put them in the freezer. They taste amazing. So I have this mango sugar-free syrup and I thought, why can't I pour a little bit of that syrup on these, give it a swoosh, and see if we can improve the taste. So that's what I've done. You get 5 of these little packs. I ate 1 pack. 1 pack I put in the freezer earlier just to give it a try. And so the last 3 packs I'm going to drizzle with the mango and hope for the best, because as they are right now, I really don't enjoy them and I don't think I can eat them like that. So hopefully this mango syrup doctors them enough that I can eat them without having to waste $4.50. Laundry is now finished. Earlier in this vlog, I shared with you the Chick-fil-A breakfast sandwich dupe, and I enjoyed it. So I wanted to make some for work. In the first video that I made, I had cut my chicken nuggets in half. They were too thin. I also made 2 using only 1 egg. That wasn't enough egg. So I kept my chicken nuggets whole and I kept the egg whole. And a whole slice of cheese. I tore off 1 little section of the cheese only just to make it aesthetically fit within the boundaries of the English muffin. Really no other reason. I took a little bit off the edges of the eggs as well. I'm going to wrap them in saran wrap and they will be ready for breakfast at work. My Tuesday Dollar Tree Amazon Marshalls haul. I shared with y'all these syrup pumps that I ordered off Amazon from Adam and Evie. They're 6 count for $6.99. They work perfectly. And I just thought I would share with you my syrup collection. If you're familiar with the water talks on TikTok, you know exactly what these are for, to enhance your waters. I got the simple syrup, vanilla almond, horchata, lemon elderflower, Meyer lemon raspberry, mermaid, peach, cherry, strawberry. This brand, I'm not sure how you say it, but I got coconut, mango, lavender, pineapple, and then these pina colada and Bellini. So these 6, the pumps work perfectly. They fit perfectly. All things are great. For these smaller skinny syrups, you do have to cut just a tad off of the bottom of the straw in order for them to fit. At first, I was using my serrated edge knife. I found out quickly that I could just use my kitchen shears, and so that worked out perfectly. And then I had a little organization idea for y'all. I took these baby binder clips and I attached them and just put all my different packets, drink packets, together on the little binder clips. You see, to keep them organized so I can see exactly what I have and I don't have to dig through a bowl full of mess. It's made me a bottle of water using this 7-Up drink mix, and I made it cherry using this cherry skinny syrup. 1 pump is 1 tablespoon. Total transparency, I don't like it. It's like drinking a flat soda. Not my favorite. Oh man, that wasn't very good, guys. Back in a Walmart haul, I shared with y'all this boric acid, which keeps the roaches away. When it gets really hot, the big tree roaches like to come in and make themselves at home, and I can't stand it. So my dad used this when I was a kid. Put a little bit of sugar in a tin foil and a little bit of that boric acid and let it take care of the problem. So I've already sprinkled in just a little bit of sugar, and I'm going to put some of this boric acid in there, kind of give it a little shake, and then I'm going to put it in some places away from kids and animals. You know, you sure don't want your animals to get into this, or your kids. So put it, you know, behind a cabinet or somewhere inconspicuous and let it do its job. Working around here in the kitchen, and I just thought I would pick up the camera for a few seconds. I was working on these shelves right here. Ooh, look at all that dust. I gotta get that cleaned up. I got my Dyson out, so I'm gonna vacuum clean it first. Wipe it off with these Tough Plus clean wipes. They're from the Dollar Tree. They work just fine. And just work around the kitchen a little bit, cleaning things up a tad. I'm still working here in the kitchen. What I thought was gonna be just a quick little thing ended up being a whole bunch of things. So we're gonna sit down and relax for a minute while this floor dries, and then I'll share with y'all what I've been up to. Woohoo! Got another room vacuumed and mopped. I am making progress room by room. Number 3, vacuumed and mopped. I'm gonna let these floors dry, and then I'll get back in here and get everything put back up where it goes. This right here, the syrups, is where the whole kitchen workaround started. I needed somewhere to store my syrups. Right here on this little tray is where I usually have my paper plates and my bread, but it was big enough to hold all my syrups, so then I had to move my bread and my paper plates, and so a lot of things got rearranged. But I mean, it's a good thing. I got to do a little bit of cleaning around the kitchen. I had some groceries that I needed to put away, so I got those rearranged. Here's one of my new little thrift store finds, this little cloche and the little vase there. So I did that. Purchased these little smoky gray plates, and I wanted to use them under my plants, so there's that. The other one I have here under my candle. Of the cleaning I did here in this section of the kitchen. I needed to bring my paper plates over here, and so I had to restack my plates, and that caused me to notice there was a ton of dust. So I got all that dusted, and I moved this little section around. This is all my plates. I mean, those are not plates, those are cups. All the cups are Hearth and Hand. I picked those up at Dirt Cheap. Let's see. I did some dusting up there a little bit. I added the Sweet Farm Pig up there on the top. I decluttered 2 things from the kitchen. The little yellow cup is one of my thrift store finds that y'all just saw me haul. I haven't decided what to do with it, but I thought it was cute there on the little green vintage candle holder, so I left that there. Pothos is enjoying his life. He has just absolutely taken off since I moved him here. He is doing fantabulous. The last thrift store find for this week that I put in place is this tulip, and I just put a red carnation in there. Put it here with all my USA red, white, and blue things, and I kind of like it there. I got the Disney room put back together. It's fresh and clean. Chit chat time. Y'all saw earlier in the video that I was going out of town, and the first thing that went wrong is I forgot my clothes, my hang-up clothes. Good thing I only had gotten down the road, and so I was able to turn back and get my clothes. I wouldn't have had any shirts, and I wouldn't have had my Sunday dress, so I'm glad that I remembered and I was able to quickly come back home. We had a fantastic visit there at my sister's. Her husband's family was there, and he made a huge fish fry for everyone, friends, family. I think there was about 49 people there at their home enjoying fun and visiting and eating some delicious fish and hush puppies and french fries and homemade tartar sauce and homemade desserts. It was fabulous. We had a great time. And then the next evening was my great niece and great nephew's birthday, which y'all saw me wrapping up their gifts. That was a good time. They had a huge water slide for the kids, and you know that's always a big hit. My niece had made a piñata. I know the kids love those. Those things scare me to death, but the kids definitely enjoy them. They all got a bag full of candy. And then a Sunday, we went to church. My stepfather is a minister, and so we went to his church to hear him preach. And of course, the whole family was there. We filled up quite a bit of the family with my brother-in-law's family, plus my sister's family that was there, you know, our family. And so after church, we went to a local restaurant and we filled up a whole room there as well. So we had a great time with everyone. On Saturday, me and my niece and my great nephew, one of my great nephews, and my sister went a couple of towns over and went to a really fun boutique and just shopped around. We ate some Mexican food, which you can never go wrong there. And then we went to a thrift store. So at the thrift store, I got this cute little knee hugger. Oh my goodness, isn't he precious? He is too cute. Made in Japan, and the lady gave him to me for free. So cute, so cute. I was super excited to find him. So he was my little treasure for the weekend. Change subjects now. Transitioning over to another subject. These guys, if you haven't tried these Heavenly Hunks, oh my gosh, they are, it says ridiculously amazing. They are that. They are so good. I've had the oatmeal chocolate chip. They have one that's peanut butter that is very delicious. And I have one that I haven't tried yet that is white chocolate chips. So try these out. I got them for $3 at Marshall's. Delicious. Very, very, very good. If you have trouble with clogged bathtubs, this is really good. Urgent Clear, the the name brand liquid plumber. Very good. Spent $5.28 on it. There's also one that has something like hair removal. That one works very well as too, but I was at HEB and this is the only one they have, and it took care of the problem. So there's that. I did that, the whole bottle, and then I flushed, I think, 4 pots full of hot water down the drain, and I'm hopeful that that took care of the problem. So I know everywhere, except for up north, I feel like they're already getting cool. But down here in the south, it's hotter than a blue blazes. Holy cannoli. How many of y'all have heard that saying? I know I have my whole life. So this week, I'm like, I want to see how hot a blue blaze is. So I Googled it, y'all. Blue blazes are hotter than a red flame. I did learn that. A blue blaze or blue flame is 2,400 degrees Fahrenheit. A red flame is 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yes, a blue is hotter than red flames because it has more oxygen atoms. Who knew? So hotter than blue blazes. How many, is it hotter than blue blazes in your area, in your little neck of the woods? Because I know it is here. Whoo, it's hot, hot, hot. No rain in sight, and just, it's a scorcher. I also wanted to go and look up my my light bill. If y'all remember, back in early June, I believe, I went to Target and I spent about $100 buying blackout curtains and tension rods, and behind all of my curtains I put blackout curtains, and I have them on tension rods. They have worked fabulously. So I wanted to go see if that investment that I made, that $100 that I spent, if it had paid off yet. I wanted to compare my kilowatt per hour usage from last year compared to this year. Now this year, about the same time that I blacked out all my windows, I also moved my AC from 74 degrees down or up to 75 degrees. So there's that as well. I blacked it out and I changed that temperature by 1 degree because my AC was just running and running and running and running, and I needed to, try to help it out. So we want to pause. Here are my June and July comparisons, 2022 to 2023. So the bill that I have just paid was $387.97, was 2,027 kilowatts used. And the average temperature's been 96. That's what they say. It's a lot hotter than that. But last year, same time, my bill was $391.46. So not much change there. And my kilowatts usage was 2,042 compared to 2,027. So not too much change, but in June we did see a big change. I went from 2022 in June, my kilowatts was 2,140. In June this year, I only used 1,710 kilowatts. So that is about $100 change. I'm going to contribute that to the 1 degree difference in temperature and the blackout curtain. So I did at least get a return on my investment just in the month of June. That $100, paid back to cover the expense of the curtains. It has been fabulous, guys, having this, blacked out. I love to have the sunlight come in, but it's just not even sensible right now with the temperatures the way they are. My AC was just working itself to pieces, and if you had to replace an AC unit, y'all know how expensive that can be. A lot, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So anything that I can do, whether it's the blackout, changing the temperature some, going out and washing it down. Any little thing that I can do to help it out, I'm there for it, because I surely don't want to have to replace it. I hope you've had a fabulous week. I know it was a great weekend. It's a lot of work when you're gone for 3 days. Of course, you have to still do everything that you would have been doing on those 3 days. So I have been hustling here in the evenings, working on things, getting the house cleaned up, and doing everything that I would have normally done over the weekend. But it's all good. We had a fabulous time there at my sister's, and I'm so glad that we got to go and be a part of, you know, all the festivities over there. If you have enjoyed this week's vlog, please give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down below, become part of my friends here on YouTube, and I will see each of you in my next video. Bye, guys.